What's up everybody, it's Mike here, the FPV Evil Monkey, and I am back here at Full Send FPV today in Federal Heights, Colorado, and I'm here with my good friend, sponsor, pilot, Mr.
Digital Dave 303.
And today guys, we are looking at the brand new Emax Tiny Hawk 2. So these guys are gracious enough to let me go ahead and actually open one of the boxes and take a look at it. And we're going to review it, and we're also going to fly it and let you know what we think. All right guys, so here it is. So here is the Tiny Hawk 2. Now the most noticeable difference that you're gonna definitely notice with this one is the frame. Obviously they've made it a little bit different, but one of the big things is the camera. With the old Tiny Hawk, the canopy was actually, it was kind of mounted in one space and really couldn't adjust it, so it's completely adjustable, although it is still plastic, so you do have to be careful, but it's nice. And another huge upgrade that Emax has done is they have included a better camera this time. So this is a trend with micros now. This is the run cam, which is awesome. And if you look on top, there's the typical Tiny Hawk. Another thing that they did with the motors on the bottom, as you can see, is they've soldered them direct to the board instead of the plugs, which is awesome. And then another thing too, you'll notice when we put a battery on, there's some LEDs that go around here, which is really cool. So I'm going to hand it off to Dave here, and he's going to give you guys some specs on the Tiny Hawk and a little bit more about like the motors and stuff like that.
All right guys, so some detailed specs on this guy. Dry weight, we're looking at 31.2 grams. That's with no batteries. We'll get a scale out here real quick and let you know exactly what we're weighing with maybe a GNB 250. We're looking at 802 16,000 kV motors. It does come with the turtle mode props, so these are 4-blade props instead of the original 3 blades. You can get these props in red and black, blue and green, I think, as well as purple. Nice little Maytech F411 receiver and board. So this is FR Sky. There are pads available on here if you want to put up your DSMX or your Crossfire. It does come with a switchable 25 to 200 milliwatt VTX. And like you were saying, the Runcam Nano 2, it's a phenomenal little camera, 700 TVL. I have ripped this guy a little bit too. It's definitely, you know, good out the box. It's definitely a trainer like the original Tiny Hawk, but definitely much more durable. This frame is just absolutely like just rebuilt and just firm everywhere you want it to be. So yeah, definitely a good little hawk. Absolutely love it. And as I drop it.
There you go.
And look, it's still fine. I dropped it. I might have messed up the camera angle a little bit, but hey, you know, my screws are loose. So she's good to go.
All right, so let's see what comes in the box with this, guys. So straight out of the box, now there's been a lot of talk and controversy, Dave has said. So this is actually the same box as the original Tiny Hawk box. So it's not specifically built for the Tiny Hawk 2. It does come with one, looks like it is a 300 milliamp 100C, is that 3C or 2C? That's 2C. Okay, and then it also comes with a 450 milliamp. This is a 1S battery, or sorry, 2S battery. And another really cool thing, guys, is before it came with a little charger, but this one, if you look at it, which is really nice, you can do 2S batteries and you can do your normal PH 2.0 batteries as well. So, and it's just USB, so it plugs into basically any USB, so you could put it into like a, you know, a regular cell phone charging port and charge it, and that's pretty cool. So it definitely comes with a nicer charger. It also, if you'll notice, it comes with some stickers, another set of props, the manual, everything you need to go to basically get going. So we're going to take a look here, and Dave's going to tell us how much this thing weighs right out of the box with a battery.
So it looks like we're sitting at right around 42 grams-ish, 44 actually, 44.1 with a GNB 520 battery. The original 2S pack that it comes with, that's a 300 milliamp. We're looking at 46.6, so a little bit heavier for the 2S, but not bad. And then the original 450 that they send with it, you're looking at what, 43.4?
Yep.
So really, look at that GNB difference. You know, you've got just that one little pack, almost 100 more milliamp, and you're at 44.1. So that's a great weight savings for just a little bit more punch. Definitely totally worth it. Like I say, I've ripped this thing. Probably my next thing I want to do to this guy is get Project Mockingbird potentially on it. See how that makes it better than the original now. Rates, like I say, are a little slow, but we'll see that in the flight footage here soon. Alright guys, so we've got the GNB 520 in here. I was going to show you these lights are reactive to the motors. So you can kind of see when it's firing up, they just barely light up. But as you... Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, of course, I'm doing turtle mode, so you can see it a little bit here. Well, it did turtle for me the other day. Maybe I didn't set that up right. But let's just turn it on regular arm here.
There you go. Now you can see the LEDs.
We just punch it up here. They are reactive to which way it's moving. So there we go. So yeah, the LEDs, they don't zap your flight time too much. Gotta love my remote there talking to me. So yeah, it doesn't really zap your flight time on these 520s. We're getting just over 3 minutes of flight time on it. Camera, like I say, this is absolutely excellent. So let's actually get to flying this thing.
Alright guys, so that was the flight with the Emax Tiny Hawk 2, and I gotta admit, it's pretty freaking smooth. It is really nice. I like the tune on it. It's not perfect. I think for me, I would add a little bit of a throttle expo just because I'm kind of heavy on the throttle when I go up. But other than that, this thing flies actually phenomenal in angle mode. And it does do acro mode as well, but I'm not a big freestyler, usually, you know, flying whoops for racing and stuff like that. But it's really super light, it's really durable, and I'm just really impressed. Emax really listened to the customers, what they wanted, and they came out with something that's really nice. So I want to say a very much thank you to Full Send FPV, and thank you to Mr. Digital Dave for allowing me to come by today and be able to do a test for you guys and a review. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, guys, while you're waiting for my next video, let's keep those drones up in the air, flying high. I'll talk to you guys later. Have an awesome day.